Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here coming at you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to go over a G.I. Joe Classifieds Stewart Outback Selkirk from GIJoe. And yeah, normally I'm Motu or like a sword and sorcery figure reviewer because I'm more into the fantasy aesthetic. However, my last video I did was on Nemesis Enforcer, and you know that really brought up some nostalgic feelings in me about the my time with GI Joe as well. So I figured, all right, you know what? I put it off long enough. Let me go over some of the G.I. Joe Classifieds, especially since Motu seems to be kind of slowing down at the moment. The releases are kind of trickling in, but they're not as prevalent as they used to be. So I figured, all right, let me go over some of the G.I. Joe Classifieds. And I'm going to go over some of my personal favorites. And these are not always going to be like fan favorites. Like I know, you know, if you're thinking you're going to start, you know, a G.I. Joe reviews, you'll probably start with like a Cobra Commander or Duke, Snake Eyes, Destro. I'm actually going to start it with, well, I already started it with Nemesis Enforcer, but the actual Joe's figure, I did want to start with Outback. Outback was a personal favorite figure of mine. Let's take a quick look at the box first before we go any further. So this is when Hasbro started doing the plastic-free packaging. So as you can see, there was no window. This was the only way you could see what was in the box, which is okay, but not my favorite technique. The artwork is all right. But when you open the box, you get the figure, and then you get this, which is his, which is really cool. This is a weapons locker. It would come in like that, and you put it down. You see number 63 here because he's number 63 in the classified figures, and he came like this. I already undid the ties, so we can now move this out of the way. We'll put him there. His ankles a little bit so that he can stand. He stands pretty well. And let's open up his weapon box here and see what's inside. Really kind of cool. Okay, some legal jargon. I guess these are his accessories. All right, so let's put his weapon chest away. Put that to the side. So everything was plastic-free packaging. You know, it is what it is. That's what they switched over to. And he's got a lot of cool things here. There's his backpack. He's got a little handgun there. He's got his assault rifle here. Oh, nice. A flashlight. I remember that being part of the figure. They added a shovel. That's new to this figure. He's got a really cool knife, and not sure what this is. Oh, I think this is a weapons clip. Looks like to me, yeah. It's a weapons clip. It goes into his assault rifle. Look at that. So obviously, you know, if you're a G.I. Joe collector, you know all about this. I wasn't, so this is all really brand new to me. And look at that. That works really nicely. Oh, looks like I might have broken the belt here. All right, I'll crazy glue that. That shouldn't be that big of a deal. But yeah, mine snapped right there. But look at that. The actual magazine goes into the gun. All right, that's pretty neat. Let's take a look at the figure here. And yeah, let's take a look at the head sculpt there. That's really, really cool. I really love the detail that they did on this figure. And as we go, ooh, the elbow doesn't match the rest of his arm. Looks like he's red hair all over. He's got red hair on his arms. So he's a natural redhead, ladies. You know what that means. I love the backpack straps here that he has. They did a really nice job with that. Looking at his back here, he's a big dude. And the detail that they did on his belts and his pants, really, really nice. This is the holster for his gun, or his pistol. Look at that pistol. That pistol is nice. So this is the holster for his pistol. Boop. And then this, just like on the vintage figure, is the holster for his flashlight. Yeah, because that's the way he had it as the vintage figure. The nice thing is now he has a boot knife. You just slide that in there. Why does this feel loose? Is this supposed to... I think this is supposed to go all the way through, but the bottom hole looks like it's a little... Okay, there it goes. Now it's through. There you go. That's the flashlight. And then we have his backpack. It goes through there into his back. Right there. Very cool. Uh-oh. It's not holding. This is a little tighter than I expected it to be. Okay, maybe it's just supposed to go through here then. It's not supposed to go through his back. It's just supposed to go through the straps. There you go. So now he's got that on there. You take the shovel. You put it on one of these bad boys here. Then you take his rifle, I'm guessing, and put it over here, maybe. There you go. You put the rifle there. And there he is, Outback with all of his stuff on. All of his accessories ready to hit the road. Really, really enjoy that. I think that looks fantastic. Let's move him over. Let's kind of zoom in on him a little bit there. And I think that looks great. I'm really digging it. The funny thing about Outback, to me, he was one of the last Joes that I purchased when I was a kid. I remember him being one of the last Joes that I ever got. And I always thought, to me, like I always played with him like he was Chuck Norris on GIJoes, because he just has that Chuck Norris look from Delta Force. Obviously not in that suit, but like, you know, he's got the red hair. He's kind of got that grizzled look. Yeah, I always pretended like he was like Chuck Norris, a G.I. Joe version of Chuck Norris. All right, let's put him up with some other figures. All right, so here he is fighting alongside Snake Eyes. And this is the Snake Eyes from the Snake Eyes Origins movie. I know that movie wasn't received very well, but I actually did like the movie. I know it was way off of the Snake Eyes origin story as most of us know it. But I actually thought it was actually pretty well done. I loved his outfit. His suit was really amazing. And you know, the way it showed off the relationship between him and Storm Shadow, I thought that was really great. And as you can see, Outback is in a really cool pose here. You know, he can squat down, he can fire his gun, really, really great. I love all the articulation that the G.I. Joe Classifieds comes with, because it really makes for some really, really nice posing. All right, and here we see what Outback and Snake Eyes have been shooting at. They are being given chase by Nemesis Enforcer here. And yeah, as you can see, you know, I really, really like the articulation here on these figures. Like, you can pose them around a lot. You saw the squat position. Now I got them in a running and gunning position. Really, really neat. I found the flight stand that I'm using for Nemesis Enforcer. Yeah, so now I can have him up in the air. This is really, really looking very good. And yeah, you know, in my last video with Nemesis Enforcer, obviously you saw that I had him capture Snake Eyes. So now, you know, the story can continue with Outback arriving to try to rescue Snake Eyes. But unfortunately for them, Nemesis Enforcer is giving chase. And now they have to try to escape Cobra-La. All right. So here they are being chased by another citizen of Cobra-La. Actually, not really a citizen of Cobra-La. This is a quick little Kitbash that I did. I bought the Crocmaster body, and I put all the extra bits of the Nemesis Immortal figure onto this figure. So yeah, this is sort of like a once a man Crocmaster. You can, you know, make it seem like Nemesis Enforcer put the spores on him. And now the Joes have another creature to deal with here. Yeah, the reason I chose the Crocmaster, first of all, I bought this body buck just on its own. He didn't come with any of the pieces, no heads, no hands, just the body. And it was like $5 on eBay. So I said, all right, let me buy this. I liked this alligator look here, this crazy eye on his belt. Yeah, I thought this would look like a really, really cool Cobra-La styled creature. You can see the octopod spider thing sits really nicely on his back. I love all the bendy wires, makes it look really, really crazy. Like, all the arms are flailing about. And I gave him the 2 swords. I gave him the sword holding hands. So that way I can leave Nemesis Enforcer to look like his vintage style. I did leave the sword holsters on him, simply because that is the way he looked in the cartoon and in the classic figure. So I did leave the sheaths on there, even though they do look kind of modern. I did paint them up a little bit with like a gray, like a very light gray dry brush, just to dirty them up a bit. But yeah, I think he looks really good. And now he has a little partner. Maybe this will be Nemesis Immortal. So we have Nemesis Enforcer and Nemesis Immortal chasing the Joes. And now Outback and Snake Eyes are gonna have to blast their way out of Cobra-La. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this look at Stuart Outback Selkirk, otherwise known as Chuck Norris of GIJoes. Yeah, I think this is really great. It's a really nice start to my collection, although, you know, I do have Snake Eyes, Zorana, and Nemesis Enforcer before I got him. As far as the regular Joes, you know, this is my first regular Joe, so really, really kind of enjoy that. All right, so if you feel that I've earned it, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye now.